Welcome to our short 6-slide video called Views on Life Philosophy. Most Americans would probably think that life philosophy is a very personal thing. Around the world, though, it can get a little more complicated because of collectivist ideologies. In this video, we will divide these views on life philosophy into 3 different categories for easier consumption. Views shape your philosophy. There are an infinite number of views on life philosophy. To simplify, we will arrange the life philosophies into the following categories: traditional views, alternate views, and empty views. Traditional views. For the most part, traditional views are based on a set of strict rules called dogma. In this category, you'll find many of the world's religions, a variety of cultural ideologies like Confucianism, political ideologies like communism, despotism, and authoritarianism, and even monarchies can be considered traditional, even though they often don't have very much dogma associated with them. The alternate views. There are many alternatives to traditional life philosophies. Here are just a few. Spirituality includes Taoism, most versions of Buddhism, and many others. This type of view typically does not include a set of dogmatic rules. Atheism is the belief that God does not exist. Agnostics, on the other hand, neither believe nor disbelieve in the existence of a God or gods. Followers of scientism, not to be confused with Scientology, believe that science has all of the answers or will eventually have all of the answers. You don't necessarily need to have a degree in a science in order to follow this model. But unless you do, you'll probably have to take the scientific findings on faith. The empty views. Some views on life philosophy are not very helpful. We call these perspectives empty views. You will typically find empty views in the minds of people who participate in cults, live as loners, or follow falsehoods. Not all loners have an empty view, but it's hard for any person to maintain a good, solid life philosophy when they don't have checks and balances on their perceived reality. So we divide this group further into 3 subcategories. The first is the ignorant. These people just haven't learned enough to fully understand their life philosophy. The apathetic. People with apathy have a tendency to not care about anything. They lack meaning and are not able to form their own life philosophy to any substantial degree. The misguided. It is easy for people to be misled by false information. For example, most people today now understand that Hitler's followers back in the 1930s and 40s, were misguided by a collection of lies. Today, it's still difficult to distinguish between fact and fiction. For example, the internet is chock full of lies, and the checks on truth are not very effective. It's possible for a large group of people to be misled by a leader on the internet, since people have a tendency to stay completely within their own social groups without talking to anyone else. A more diverse set of interactions is the answer to this problem. Your life philosophy can be shaped by many different types of cultural or world perspectives. You can choose only one view, such as religion, or you can pick and choose whatever works best. Whatever you choose to do, please consider a broad sample of life philosophies before settling on just one. Take the time to think through your life philosophy rather than just moving through life without any idea of how your behaviors are affecting your life or the lives of those around you. Your success and happiness depend on it.